Welcome to the Up and Up podcast, where we're getting out the resources that you need that your family might want to take advantage of. And so today I have Caele with me.
Hello.
And what position do you operate in the library?
I'm the head of marketing and community engagement for the Kokomo Howard County Public Library.
Awesome. There's a lot going on at the library these days. And that's why I wanted to invite you into the program because, again, as a resource, I feel like the library is a very big, vital part. Whether you're in Rocheville, whether you're in the South area, or whether you're right downtown at the main campus. So tell us what's going on.
Oh my gosh, like you said, we have so much going on. Honestly, all the time we have programs for all ages, whatever you're interested in. We might have a program that fits your needs. So whether you're looking to have fun or you're looking for something educational, we have classes to teach you how to use the computer, how to use these online resources. We have jam making classes from time to time.
Woo.
Or things like that. You know, we have outdoor movie nights in Rocheville, or we're gonna have a stage out at the South Branch, so we're gonna have concerts and events out there.
Wow. I could do a comedy routine for you.
Yes, we'll get you signed up for sure.
That's good. I was going to say, in 30 seconds or less, who do you really serve as the library? It's pretty broad, isn't it?
It is. And I say that we really serve everybody. We have something for everybody. We want everyone in our community to feel like the library is accessible. So whether or not you are looking to learn something or you want to check out our books and enjoy the materials that we have, or you're just looking to meet some new people, we really have something for everybody.
You know, something that I really learned when I was in there last week was that I can go online, order things up, and actually go in and my bag is ready and I can pick it up. I thought, oh my gosh, this is like that online Amazon delivery. And I was like, whoa, hey, Kokomo Public Library, you just dial in what you want, go pick up your bag, and it's ready to go.
And if you're too busy to actually physically come into the library, we can bring those materials directly to your door as well.
Whoa, now that is impressive.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'm sure that there are challenges with the public library. Would you want to speak on some of the biggest challenges that you guys see there? And then what are you doing to kind of resolve those challenges, or what do you need to resolve them?
I would say one of our biggest challenges is really just making sure that we reach people in our community and just getting people to understand what we offer. We do offer a lot, so it can be a little overwhelming to keep track of the different services that we have. So all the time I'll mention something and people will say, I didn't know you did that. So that's really a big challenge. Or people just thinking that the library just isn't for them for whatever reason, but it absolutely is.
I do think that's the case, because here's some of the things that really, as a nonprofit leader, that I have utilized and referred people to you. One is the free legal help. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, I have grandparents that are raising children that don't know how they get, you know, to be a guarantor for them and or a custody piece. Even recoverees that want to get custody back of their children. I just think about all of those kinds of legal issues that they just need some advice, but they can't really afford it.
Yes, so we do. We do offer a free legal aid clinic once a week, and you can come in and talk with a lawyer, and they can help you connect with legal representation pro bono for free, depending on what your case is and what you're looking for.
I think that is so important. And then I also think about the book fair and the literacy piece of things and how you guys are promoting literacy and helping kids get that reading under their belt. And you're giving incentive to do that, which is, listen, kids, rewards and kids, it goes together.
Yes. And we kickstart that. We have a program, 1,000 books before kindergarten, where we really encourage parents to read 1,000 books with their kids before kindergarten, and they keep track, and then they come in for prizes, and we take the picture, and it's really fun. And parents love it, the kids love it, and it really just kickstarts that love of reading.
Well, and when we're talking about students and we're talking about pre-K even with the 1,000 books before kindergarten, we're talking about the fact that mentorship, that reading really sets the tone and the foundation for the rest of their life.
Absolutely.
You think about that personality, that mental aptitude is set in that first 5 years. So how important is that 1,000 books to be read? Obviously, they can't read them yet, but they certainly can be read to, and you can have story time. And what a great thing maybe before they go to bed, so that their imagination can just continue to launch into that. So I think about that with, all kinds of different books that are out there that are so imaginative.
Absolutely.
They need their little imaginations engaged. I love imagination.
Me too.
So what on some of these, I also think that you guys are putting resources that are so hard to get right there, like that legal aid. But then what about the mental health piece that you
Yes.
guys have added? I even sat in a space that had mental wellness around it, and I felt serenity when I was in there.
Yeah, we do once a week. We also offer a mental health clinic.
Ooh.
So if you're looking for local help, and I know how overwhelming that can be, to find a provider, find the right provider.
Yes.
So you come in, you talk to someone from 4C Health, and it's confidential and very respectful, and they will connect you to help here in the area, depending on what you're needing. And again, that's free, and it's right there once a week. So come in when it works for you.
I also think of the reason that I brought the library on to the Up and Up show is because of the fact that they are launching into the resources that are available for families, youth, children, even the grandparents that are raising kids. This is a great place to go and get involved in their children's programs or their youth programs so that you can have your mental break. I love that fact because there's a lot of people out here that just need some space.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we do have this new program that we just started this month, and it's called the New Baby Bunch. And it's for parents or people who are caregivers, not necessarily parents. But if you have a new child in your life that you're taking care of, and you just want to be able to connect and no expectations, just maybe a social hour, this is a perfect space for you.
Well, I think about DCS. I think about caseworkers that need a place to go and need to work on some skill building. I think the library is a good place for that because you've got the iPads, you've got different things that they can get engaged on. So I really love that. How do you guys measure the impact of the way your organization is impacting lives?
We do that in a number of ways. So we keep track of the people who come in our door. We keep track of the people who are using our computers and who are checking materials out. And then a lot of anecdotal things too. We really just try to listen to what people are saying. People saying, I found a job because I came to the library and used your free computers and your staff helped me. And I didn't even know how to use a computer, but now I have this job because of the library.
That's excellent. That is really good. So, and where do you envision the organization in the future?
Really, more and more libraries are leaning into this community center. And of course, literacy, books, those are always going to be at the center of what we do. But we just want people to realize that we have so many other things than just books. We are a community center. We're a place to go for so many of your needs.
Well, and I think about beehives today, and I think about the pollination piece and how you guys had brought through a program that talked about pollination and the saving of the bees because of the fact that that's how we have crops and it's how we have flowers and it's how we have things. So I thought that was really impactful. And then I also know some things that you guys are doing, like right now you have a Holocaust that is there. And you're really talking to people about the experience that was for those that went through that specific era and how difficult that was. And some of the kiddos don't know how blessed they are due to not having to live during that time and that season. So those, and to me, that seems more like maybe a historical society piece. But wow, how neat to put that into the library so that people can really expound upon their knowledge of that era and what people went through so that we don't repeat that cycle.
Exactly, yeah. And we lead people through that and try to answer their questions. And we do that for kids too. We have, programs to really tailor it so that people of all ages can understand this exhibit.
Well, I'll tell you, I know your husband works there.
Yes.
And he is in the digital den. And so my friend Ben, I want to come visit him because I want to make something fun with my grandkids. And 3D printers are just the coolest thing ever. And I'm sure he's got more gadgets and gadgets too. So that department's probably pretty busy.
They are really busy. So they do all the fun things. They have a Cricut, they have the 3D printer, you can make a lot of fun things, and he does a lot of programs for that. And then too, if you need help with understanding how to use your phone or how to use your computer or online applications, things like that, he can help with that as well.
So I think about our, more mature generation and, how they were probably raised with the flip phone. And so now they've got the iPhone or the Android that does all of these different things with Google and all of that. So that's a way that older folks could take advantage of, hey, I just got a new phone. I need to understand it better. Can you help me set this up? I also think about how do you get on the internet? How do you just Google something? How do you ask Alexa something?
Right.
Those kinds of things. I think that's really important. And then I think about our kiddos because we have the maker space, and I think about learning how to do a Cricut is not easy, people.
Right.
It's not easy. Now, a lot of people understand it. Sherry, maybe not.
I don't really understand it.
It's computer technology. It really is. And then you're making these beautiful things out of it that you can just peel off a piece of paper and put on stuff or cut out something and put it on poster board. And I'm just like, I'm going to go get my stencils.
Yeah.
And I'm back to stencil land. So I just, it's really fun to see your organization just blossom.
Yeah.
And I think what I also love when I walk in the library is the employees and how nice and friendly they are. And you can ask them about resources, and you guys are very poised at knowing what the resources are in our community so that they are able to get to food pantries, they are able to get to those things. And I never thought that the library would be that kind of a resource, but they are.
Absolutely.
And you should take advantage of it. You actually have a publication that comes out on a regular basis, quarterly, right?
Yes, it is quarterly. And that is our newsletter with all of our events and programs in it. And so we plan out 3 months at a time. So right now we're in our summer and we're gearing up for fall. And check it out. It goes out in the mail to everyone in our service area. So if you live in Howard County in our townships that we serve, then you should be getting it in the mail. You can always pick it up at the library as well.
I don't know about you, but when I get that book, I go through and I bend over the pages that I'm going to take advantage of, and then I put it on my Google Calendar, and that way it comes up and alerts me that, hey, this weekend, this is going on, and hey, I said that I was going to take my little grandkids and go.
Yep.
So it's an opportunity. You can rip out the page, keep it with you, whatever you want to do, but it's a beautiful publication, and it really shares all that material with you. Take advantage of your library.
Please
take
do.
advantage and go see Caele.
Yes.
She's a fun girl.
We'd love to have you out. We'd love to see you at the library. If you just want to come and look around and you need someone to show you where all the hidden things are, then we'll show you around. We'd love to do that.
That's awesome. Hey, Caele, thank you for being on the show today. Hey, thank you for joining the Up and Up. We are going to cut right now and go to our partner. The episode is funded by the Community Foundation of Howard County. Special thanks to the Hunt Family Fund, which was used to fund this grant. And now back to the Up and Up podcast. Hey, welcome back to the Up and Up podcast, where we're going to interview one of our Up crew members here with us today. I'm pretty excited for you to join us. Tell me who you are and what you are doing.
I am also very excited to be here today. So my name is Journey Hadawal. I am 16 years old, and I am in the Up program. I've been up for about a year and a half total. I had taken some breaks because of school stuff, but it's a very awesome program.
How have you kind of managed your school career? Because, school is a career, right? It's a job. And then managed the Up program, because you kind of alluded that, sometimes that's a balancing trick, right?
So at the Up program, school is the topmost priority. And if you have something for school that you have to do, they will let you do it. And most time it's after school anyway. So you have plenty of time after school to go, and you can either do homework, and then there's work days where we go and work out on people's lawns and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So tell me some things that you've learned that you think that you're going to take into adulthood with you.
So we learn to respect people while they're talking. That's a big thing at Up, is respect. And we also learn how to work hard while we are doing something. We put our best effort in so that we don't have to go and do it again.
Excellence, right? Yes. It's all about excellence and taking that responsibility. And I think that is where adulthood leads us, right? Is to be more responsible.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And being honest, responsible, reliable, and ready.
Yes, absolutely. You got our motto down. Mm-hmm. Woo! How has the program helped you develop your interest as growing into adulthood?
So they have this, I am very in depth with plants, and they have this gardening during the summer sometimes, and I would always help with that when I could.
And she helps me with my plants.
Yeah, I help her with her plants. I'm like,
because I'm not a green thumb.
Water.
And so she comes in and prunes my plants and makes sure they're healthy and whole and waters them for me. And I'm always excited about that.
Yes. Believe it or not, I have 73 plants in my room.
Whoa, you are a gardener. Yes. Deluxe. Woo! We got us a master gardener, ladies and gentlemen. What has been some of the most enjoyable moments with inside Kokomo Urban Outreach and the Up program?
Honestly, just getting to meet new people.
Oh,
there's many people that come in and out of the Up community, and whether it's a guest speaker or we just go out to people's places and work, you get to meet the owners, and it's a very good experience.
That is. It is fun to meet the homeowners, isn't it? And tell me a little bit more about how is that leader of the Up crew chosen? And then what does that Up crew member have to do when they go out to work? So
everyone gets a chance to be a leader, whether it's a couple weeks after joining or a couple months after joining. They try to give you a good chance to be a leader. And basically what you do is you go up to the owner, you knock on their door, you introduce yourself and the Up crew, and you ask them what needs to be done. They'll tell you, they'll walk around with you, show you what needs to be done, and then you go tell everyone and make sure that they're doing their jobs.
Ooh, that's kind of neat, isn't it? I really like that because it really represents our program well. And to me, handshaking, making sure that the client gets what they deserve, what they want from our crew. And we have many people who come back and compliment us because of how the person introduced themselves. So I love that part about that. What are some of the things that you've learned for yourself, deep down inside about the program?
Like I said, respectfulness. When I first joined, I was not very respectful at all. I was a very big troublemaker in my family, but now I'm a lot more reserved and respectful than most of my peers.
Well, and that's part of that growing up piece, isn't it?
It really is.
And what kind of advice would you give to a person out here that maybe has a child at home that is causing issues or is developing issues, or that you feel like needs some more world-like experience, what would you give advice to kids that might join our program?
Well, if you're looking for a place to get away, this is a perfect spot. It's where I go so that I have a sort of quiet. It's a little loud there, to be honest. But it's like just to get away from the house. But if you go there, you have to expect to work hard, especially on your work day. If you want to go there and expect to not get dirty, I would not join the program because we work hard, and we want everyone out there to know that.
What do you think? What is your definition of work ethic?
As long as you try your best. We have, I don't remember her name, but she had cancer and she's been working. So she has to take breaks. That's absolutely fine because as we don't want her getting sick or passing out or anything. But as long as you try your best, that's all that matters.
And I think that's really true. We have different levels of skill sets, right? Some people can trim a bush. Some people rake. Some people can spread mulch. And you know what? Whatever your gift or talent is, it fits. And you just do your very best at what you can do with your skills. So what's your future going to bring?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do hope to go to Ball State, which is a little expensive, but I'm hoping that I will get to go because they have a great botany program.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Tell me about botany. What is that?
So botany can lead me into medicine or into just maybe if I get my own plant shop, or forestry where you go out into the forest and you adventure around, look for native plant species and either invasive ones that we might need to take out.
Wow, you're getting all sophisticated on me. There was a lot of words there, and I'm going, I'm just street sherry, so it's help me to understand. But I love that because the DNR,
yes,
right,
DNR.
needs people, and we have to replant trees so that we continue to harvest, right?
Oh no, I keep my oxygen all to myself in my room. So.
With your 27 plants.
73.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know about you, but we have a green thumb here today. And I am so glad, Journey, that you came on the show. Tell me a little bit about how you use your points that you earn.
Okay, so sometimes...
Buying plants.
Yes. But right now I'm saving up so that before school I can go on a clothes shopping spree. So I can get new shoes, new clothes, so my mom doesn't have to buy me them. That's also a perk. You can save up for whatever. One time I saved up $300 and I got myself a Switch. Yes.
Yes.
And I've also bought myself a PC.
Ooh.
Which I'm also saving up for any other odd jobs I do and get cash. I'm saving up for that. I have $270.
And I seen you put a little ad out there in Greentown, just to give a shout out. You are doing some self-employment creativity out there because you've learned how to landscape and weed and trim and mulch. You've put it out there for the Greentown connected community because you live there and it's not very far for you, for people to call you and say, hey, I have a job.
Yeah, actually, earlier I had to pull weeds, and I did it all around the house. I made good money. It was great.
That's awesome. I thank you very much. You've got that entrepreneurial spirit going on in you, whether it's going to be a greenhouse that you're going to run someday or a flower shop.
I'm excited.
The future's bright, isn't it? She's got unlimited potential, and that's what we believe that our Up Crews bring. Thank you for joining the Up and Up show today.